graphic nature of this content. Viewer discretion is advised.
With the obligatory burnout complete, we can begin work on today's project, which consists of installing a BBR big bore kit along with a Yoshimura exhaust system in the XXXr100. Let's get to work. Pro tip. Before pulling the engine out, make sure to drain the oil so you don't have to do it on the bench. Now it's time to disassemble the engine. In an effort to get the added power to the tire without burning up the clutch, we will be installing stiffer clutch springs from BBR. The oil pump is also getting upgraded to a Takagawa Super Oil Pump. The only problem, however, is that the screws holding the pump in absolutely refuse to come out. So, Zach drilled into them, removed the head of the screws, thus relieving tension on the shank, and we were able to remove the pump and spin the shanks out by hand. Next is the tedious task of scraping gasket from the clutch cover side. After that, we can bore out the oil passage to the head before installing the larger volume pump. While I'm putting the clutch cover case back on, Zach is working on installing the upgraded valve springs and retainers. Now it's time to install the piston, jug, and head. Using the blood of virgins, we will lubricate the engine in preparation for its first start.
What's the torque for the head studs? The carburetor is getting rejetted to accommodate the larger displacement and the aftermarket exhaust that will be going on the bike. Now we can get the bike put back together. Would you just look at that beautiful Yoshimura pipe? Since this bike is used for kart tracks and not trail riding, we don't need the spark arrestor.
First fucking kick, guys.
That sounds nice. Wow.
Dude, first fucking kick.
That's idling.
Was.
Oh! Damn it.
The XXXr100 started on the first kick, and all we had to do after that was adjust the idle screw on the carburetor. After seating the rings and doing a bunch of weak-ass wheelies, we changed the oil and set forth on doing a break-in burnout. The front brake cable was broken, which is why the bike is being braced by the Supra.
awesome! Little spinning tire.
Let's try that again, but with beer as lubricant, and we'll lift the front end of the Supra. That's all for this episode. Be sure to check out featuredgarage.com for rad grassroots automotive articles. You can catch us around the web at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Until next time.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.